Audio Jungle.
Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Easy Learn. Hope you are all good and doing well. As we have started learning series of project management, today we are going to discuss about project management methodologies and its life cycles. So before we are going to start this new learning, just want to give a recap about our last lecture learning in lesson L1.1. In this lesson we have seen Project Management Institute framework, PMI framework, and chapter wise score distribution for PMP exam. That means for people side it is coming 40%, process side it is having 52%, and business side it is having 8%. Also we have covered what is business case and its importance. Business case nothing but a project report. How we define progressive elaboration in terms of project management we have already seen. We have also covered what is rolling wave planning during progressively elaborated project. How agile approach come in focus due to top management come on toss for getting changes from customer time to time. We have already covered. So I request you, before going ahead, if those terms are not clear, then please visit that video lecture, and I have given this link in the description box. Without doing any further delay, let's start our today's topic, that is project management methodologies and its life cycle. There are three types of project management methodologies or methods. You can see on the screen. First is agile methodology, second predictive or also called as plan driven method, and third method is hybrid. When we are discussing about these methods like agile, predictive and hybrid, maybe some of the friend consider those methods are coming from software and applicable for software projects only. But please note, this point is obviously agile approach comes from the software, but it is not only applicable for software projects, or you can say software or mobile applications only. For an example, if you have seen many software applications like Windows or Microsoft Outlook, Facebook, WhatsApp, Google Pay, Phone Pay app, Uber or Ola app, Zomato app, and many more applications. Those applications updates time to time and add feature by feature as per certain time frame. For an example, now you can send money from the WhatsApp, but initially when that WhatsApp application launched, at that time that feature was totally absent. Similarly, these methods are also applicable for mechanical, electrical or electromechanical, electronic, as well as the real estate projects are also using these methods. Maybe you have a question, how they are applicable of these methods like agile, predictive and hybrid. To understand this scenario, please consider you have purchased a Samsung TV from a shop of series 96C, something you can consider. 2 years before. And now if you go to the shop and want to buy the same series of Samsung TV, maybe you will not get it. It may be disappear from the shelf because product enhanced as per time. So in the same place in the shelf that you can get Samsung TV series of 96D or B, or you can say 99B. That means different series of a Samsung TV product which is enhanced. That means as per the time frame, products are updating, or you can say enhanced by feature. Some additional features will come with the new serial number as per the time frame. So most of the projects are iterative. You can say not purely organized iterative, but unorganized iterative. You can say very few projects are of waterfall type due to no scope of improvement. If you are thinking about the real estate, big township project are also fail when they use waterfall type. So builders make one tower initially and will do changes or as per the new learning, and they enhanced in the other towers. Might be you have observed that the complete township of towers are not built at a time. It will come in phases. That means tower by tower. So that is the purpose of iterative method. In iterative cases, first they are going to take order from the customer and then add feature by feature in the part, and before that they are taking the confirmation from the customer. Now we are going to see the agile method or agile approach. In agile is like very uncertain. Requirements are continuously evolving. New changes customer are giving time by time. So we do not know what shape it will take finally. So you are doing an iteration time by time. So you can take care about involving the changes. So the changes, new changes which we are receiving from the customer, we need to involve in the iteration in case of agile methodology. Now we are going to see the second methodology, that is predictive or plan driven methodology. We know about the project like software projects. Not all the software projects are uncertain. Most of the software projects are similar, or we can work on the basis of previously completed projects. So easy to handle or complete. Many projects handle previously, so new projects we can handle on that basis because variations are not too big. On the experience of the previous project which was handled, so we can know everything about the project and we can deliver at the end because we know what shape it will take and what will be the size of the project as per the previous experience. Now we are going to see the hybrid. What is hybrid methodology? When we are deliver at the end and it is just a predictive. That means predictive methodology or the plan driven methodology as per the schedule if we maintain, and if not deliver on the time and then adding iteration by feature, that means customer are giving the requirement time to time and we are adding feature by feature in the product to polishing that product, you can say, or refining that product, so package by package. So that methodology is called as the hybrid methodology. It is nothing but just a combination of agile methodology and predictive methodology. Now we are moving ahead and going to see the types of life cycles. So there are three types of life cycle: predictive life cycle, adaptive life cycle, and hybrid. So what is predictive life cycle? Predictive life cycle, it is end-to-end life cycle. So in the project point of view, we are considering the design phase, development phase, testing phase, and delivery phase. If we know that product completely from initial stage to the end stage or finish stage, then that life cycle is called as the predictive life cycle. And what about the adaptive life cycle? It is iterative in manner. That means the nature of the process is iterative, where we used to change the course, we have to change our methods, we have to change our strategies over period of time, or we need to do some retrofit purposes or the process. And why we are going to change everything here? To meet or to match the project deadlines. So this method is called as the adaptive life cycle. And adaptive life cycle is also divided into three categories, that is iterative, incremental, and agile. So what is iterative? It is something, that means we are produce something and keep refining it. That process or life cycle is called as the iterative life cycle. And now we are going to focus on incremental life cycle. That in incremental point of view, we are producing some parts and keep adding into new features, feature by feature. And last life cycle is the agile. Agile, it is the mixture of iterative life cycle and incremental life cycle. So we have seen here the types of life cycles are three: predictive life cycle, hybrid life cycle, and adaptive life cycle. So what is hybrid life cycle? It is a mixture of predictive life cycle and adaptive life cycle. And adaptive life cycle is divided into three life cycles, three categories, that is iterative, incremental, and agile. So please note what is the difference between iterative life cycle and incremental life cycle. In case of iterative life cycle, the iterative features may add on some polishing, that means may happens, but scope of the product remains changed. We are not changing the scope of the project or scope of the product. That means we are doing some polishing work in case of iterative, but in case of incremental, scope is completely changing. That is the main difference between the iterative life cycle and the incremental life cycle. For an example, in case of iterative, when you are building your home or making your home, at that time construction starts and you are doing some changes. those changes you can consider as a iterative, but the changes are big, so that the complete structure of complete size of the construction of your home becomes change. That change will consider as a incremental, because here the scope of the work is going to change, will be going to change. And agile, it is basically iterative and incremental. Most of the projects not purely iterative or incremental. This is just for the academic purpose or for the learning purpose. But for practical case, it is mix of iterative and incremental, or we also called as it is an agile approach in case of practical case point of view. So that is for today's video. See you in the next video with some new learning. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.